She was giving me a look, like mugging me hard. And I'm just standing there thinking, what's her deal? Honestly, at this point, I don't even care. I really don't. I wish her well, though. Remember that legendary Twitter exchange between Rihanna and Ciara? And isn't it wild that to this day, no one really knows what sparked their feud? Most people think it started with Ciara saying Rihanna was mean to her, but there's a good chance the drama runs deeper than that. It all began in 2011 when Ciara spoke about a less than friendly encounter with Rihanna at a party. I ran into her recently at a party, and she wasn't the nicest. And it's crazy because I've always loved and respected what she's done with fashion, and I've run into her before. But this time, it just really wasn't the most pleasant run-in. Shortly after, Rihanna clapped back on Twitter with a shady response. My bad sigh. Did I forget to tip you? How rude of me. From there, the exchange escalated. Ciara fired back. Trust me, Rihanna. You don't want to see me on or off the stage. Rihanna didn't hold back either, throwing major shade at Ciara's career. Good luck with booking that stage you speak of. Girl, bye. Later that night, Rihanna attempted to smooth things over with an apology. Ciara, baby, I love you, girl. You hurt my feelings real bad on TV. I'm heartbroken. That's why I retaliated this way. So sorry. Let's make up. Ciara seemed open to making amends, responding, you know it's always been love since day one. Doing shows and everything, you threw me off in that party. Apology accepted. Let's chat in person. At the time, it looked like the beef was squashed, and fans assumed the drama ended there. But 2 years later, things heated up again when Ciara suspected Rihanna was shading her newly released single, Body Party. After Ciara dropped the music video, Rihanna and her friend Melissa Ford posted a clip of themselves watching it and laughing. Some fans thought they were just having fun, but others were convinced it was a subtle dig. And from Ciara's reaction, it was clear she saw it as shade too. Ciara addressed the tension between her and Rihanna in an interview with WGCI, saying, I thought everything was cool because I actually saw Rihanna 2 years ago at the Met Gala after our little back and forth. From what I recall, everything was fine. I always operate from a place of love and support. So if you'd asked me about her before this, I would have had nothing but positive things to say. I'm genuinely happy for her. But I didn't take what happened recently in a positive way. How could I? She later spoke about the situation again on Wild 94.9, expressing her confusion. I don't know what her problem is. Honestly, I think she's acting crazy right now. Whatever's going on, it just doesn't make sense. She has so many great things happening in her life. I've always wished her well. I just don't get it. But I still wish her positivity. After the interview, Ciara took to Twitter, writing, Somebody please point her in the right direction because she clearly needs love and affection. Despite her efforts to move past the issue, Ciara admitted she couldn't understand why Rihanna was being distant again. When asked if she had any idea why Rihanna didn't like her, she responded, I can't tell you. You'd have to ask her. She's always been vocal, so maybe she can explain it herself. I really don't know. Ciara also made it clear that their tension wasn't about the fashion police incident, as they had already settled that on Twitter and even talked about it. At the Met Gala, Rihanna had complimented her, said nice things, and they even hugged. Ciara assumed that meant they had moved on. So even she was confused about why Rihanna had a change of heart. I don't know. I saw her at a club in LA and she was acting weird again. With everything unfolding, and even Ciara being unsure about what was happening, fans started speculating. Many believed Rihanna's attitude toward Ciara stemmed from the time she danced with Chris Brown at the BET Awards. While there's no need to rehash what happened between Rihanna and Chris Brown, Ciara was adamant that their issues weren't related. At the time, Rihanna and Chris were together, and after the performance, they both came to Ciara's dressing room to show her love. Even Future found himself entangled in the feud, as he dated Ciara for a time. Reflecting on the situation, he once opened up about his love song duet with Rihanna, suggesting that her conflict with Ciara may have affected its promotion. He shared, "We never shot a video, we never performed it. I don't know whether it was because of that situation or if the time just hasn't come up." When it came to Rihanna versus Ciara, many people leaned toward Rihanna being the mean one, largely due to her reputation for being rude, even to her own fans. One notable incident involved a fan named Alexis Carter, who wore an auric emerald green jumpsuit inspired by Rihanna to her prom. However, instead of receiving admiration, Alexis became the subject of online ridicule. Rather than supporting her, Rihanna joined in on the mockery, even using the hashtag #prombat to poke fun at the teenager. Understandably, Alexis was deeply hurt, responding, "I was very offended. Why throw shade on it when you had on the exact same thing? The pose was different, but the outfit wasn't. She don't love her fans like she said she does." Fans were also quick to call Rihanna out, with one writing, "Rihanna, you don't deserve to be famous. It crushes me that you would belittle a fan like that." Another added, "Wow, who knew being a fan would mean you could be treated so badly?" This incident remains one of the moments where Rihanna was criticized for being unnecessarily harsh. Did she really need to drag a young fan like that? Further fueling her reputation, a radio executive once exposed Rihanna as one of the rudest celebrities she had encountered. She tweeted, "Rihanna was so rude when I worked at FLZ. That was a tough one to get over. Her people came out to tell the meet and greet winners that they weren't allowed to talk to her. They had to walk in, stand behind her, she was sitting, smile for the pic, and leave immediately." Anyone familiar with Rihanna in the 2000s and 10s knows that her shade throwing was unmatched, making her treatment of Ciara unsurprising to many. In fact, some believe she toned down her behavior, only because her team wanted to rebrand her as a philanthropist, pushing her to adopt a more positive public image. Nowadays, if you search for her meet and greets, fans seem to have only good things to say about her. As for Rihanna and Ciara, it's unclear if they ever truly resolved their issues. However, in 2018, Ciara publicly wished Rihanna a happy birthday, tweeting, "Happy birthday, Rihanna. Remembering the first time we met? It's been cool to see you keep on soaring." Later that year, Rihanna posted an Instagram clip of herself singing along to Ciara's 2004 hit Goodies during a karaoke session. When Rihanna had her first child, Ciara was asked about it and responded with encouragement. "No, I haven't spoken to her, but I'm excited for her. Go, Riri. I mean, I remember meeting her years ago, back when she was just getting started, and I was someone in my early stages too. It's amazing how all of us women have blossomed and are living our lives. So, perhaps they've moved past their feud." But one lingering question remains. Why did Rihanna seemingly have such a problem with Ciara in the first place? And is it possible that Ciara never fully let go of it? What do you think about Rihanna's past behavior towards Ciara? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for reading.